What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys, and we are gonna go over some beginner sort of tips and tricks for Dragon Ball Z's Kakarot's new Cards Warrior game. So, guys, if you could subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, man. 1,000 likes is the goal, man. We've hit it before, but we've been a little stingy on that like button, man. Don't be a Yamcha jealous of Vegeta, you feel me? Go on and hit that like button, man. Don't cost you nothing at all, and it's completely free. And it helps to boost this video, man. Get this out to many people as possible. So as I'm sitting here waiting for it to connect to the servers, guys, I also found out the issue. My console, it's not that my console overheats. It's like when the game has that error message that pops up, it causes that to pop up on my game and it shuts the game down. It's really weird, but that's the only time it happens, is whenever the Bandai error network code thing comes up. So that's that. But golly, it is taking a while to connect. I probably should have connected first before I started the video. Here we go. By the way, they really need to port this to the PlayStation 5, because then we would not have any loading screens and it would be so awesome. So Cards Warriors, you receive a monthly ranking reward. It can be claimed in your gift box. I thought I already claimed that. I'm not gonna try to claim that, because last time I tried to claim a reward, I got the same error message there. You can see I've been playing a little bit. Rank 3, not ranked very high, but it is what it is. So first and foremost, I want to go over the deck, because the deck is one of the most important things. I have a few decks here. If you would like to see my decks, then let me know in the comment section down below. Also by hitting that like button. That way I'll know that you guys want to see the decks that I create, and then I can also share the codes for those decks as well. So, but we're gonna hop into just a we're gonna hop into the starter deck, because what I want to do, okay, we're gonna edit the deck. See, so you always want to edit the deck. That's how you add certain cards to it. But excuse me, having this, if you can see the mouse on the screen here, you have your, if you push the square button, you can view only your cards. If I can get that in there, where is it at? Where is it at? There it goes. View only your cards, or you can view all cards. Now this is really cool, because if we view all cards, we can see all the cards that that's in the game right now. Okay, so you see they go up to level 10, guys. And here, this tells you everything you need to know about the card, or the effect of the card. So this particular card adds 10,000 plus 10,000 to the attack of all characters on your side of the field. They got the Ozaru, they got the Frieza card, which is really cool. KOs all other characters on the field, and then, you know, it's just unleash lethal damage on them. I do believe they will come out with more packs, but if you want to go through and look at the cards that are available in the game right now, this is where you go to do it. And that way you can see if you have the card, and if you don't have the card, here's an awesome feature down here called Create. So if you have enough of these pieces here, which you get these throughout the game and stuff like that, doing different stuff, different rewards and stuff, you also get some from collecting the cards in the Dragon Ball Kakarot main game. So if you haven't collected all 100 of those cards, go and do that, because you'll get some of these pieces as well. Also, when you break down a card, if you dismantle a card that you have extra of, but you can't use no more than 3 in a deck, then you get these pieces as well, guys. And if you see a card that you don't have and you have enough of these pieces, you can create this card, which is really cool. I'll show you what that looks like. So let me go to a card I don't have. So I don't have this one. This is Dr. Briefs. And this card says it removes any effects applied to all androids on the field. So if I hold down the R3 button, or press the R3 button, I can then create this card. I don't even have to summon for it. Guys, those of you who are talking about, microtransactions, that's irrelevant in this game. Like, literally, if you have enough pieces, you can create these cards, and I'm just going to go and create it now. Why not? And whenever you create the card, you get this really cool animation. You can skip it if you want to, but it is what it is. I'm going to show it to you for the sake of the video. And there you go. You created that card, and now you can add that card to your deck. Now, if you have extra of a card, I'll just go to this one. Dodoria removes any effects. You can push L3, and you can dismantle it. Okay, and when you dismantle it, you get 10 card points, or however many card points dismantling that particular card is worth. See right there, I just got some. Okay, and this part, the starter deck, tells you how many of each rank card you have in your deck. This is important. I mean, you can only have 25 cards and you can only have 5 SP cards. So it's very important that you come here. And I'm going to do a video on some of the best cards in the game. I just want to get an introduction video out to kind of show you the beginner stuff about the game and help you to get started better than what the game showed you, because the game doesn't quite tell you a lot in the tutorial. It doesn't, you know, break kind of this stuff down in a sense. Okay, so here you can come and edit your deck. You have your main deck down here, and these are the cards here. We're clicked on view all cards. Wow, that's a good card right there. I should have created that one. 3,000 triples the attack of one character on your side. Man, I need a summon for that card. But anyway, so you push the square button to view only your cards. And what's really cool about this is after you make your deck, down here you can actually do a training battle with that deck to see how it performs, and that's really cool. But down here you have the main deck, and if you push R2, the right trigger on the PlayStation, of course, it takes you to the information for the card, and then you can push square to mark it as your favorite so that it's easier to find later on. And then you can also push L2 to go to your SP cards, and now you have your SP cards here and at the top as well. And if you push view all cards, then you can look at all the SP cards that are here, and there are some really good ones. You have a level 10 Cell, you have the 10 Majin Buu, you even have Vegito in here, which adds 3,000 to the attack of all characters on your side of the field when it's its turn, and he's already at 4,000 attack, 24,000 health, and that is really cool to see in the game. Some of these cards you've seen in the encyclopedia already, but I would implore you to go through here, look at these cards, check them out, and things like that. We'll get into how to incorporate the SP cards in a later video. Like I said, I wanted to do more of a starter video just to kind of get you guys going in the right direction. So if you're just now starting out, it's a good thing to just play with a starter deck, okay? Just play with a regular starter deck. Now, once you get into the match, there are some things that you're gonna wanna have to know. And for the sake of that, what I'm gonna do is jump into a just a casual battle. I'm not gonna do a rank battle. Oh, I don't want to do a rank battle. You know what? Forget it. No, yeah, let's just do casual. Let's just do, and you can go to training, and training will show you this stuff as well. But let's just do a training battle. I mean, a casual battle. And actually, you know what? I could have done this. I'm so sorry, guys. I could have just straight done. I could have went to deck and just did a training battle. And I don't know if it'll put me through the tutorial. I hope it doesn't. But let's go to the starter deck and edit the deck. It's got to load. And then now let's push the button down here for the training battle here. Let's push this button here. Let's go to a training battle. Okay, so it says check how a deck you're building does in a training battle. If you choose beginner, you can select your opponent's deck as well. So we'll go to test in a training battle. And this is cool because you can battle against your own deck. Beginner training 1, a very simple attack deck with no event cards, contains only basic cards. And this is basically the tutorial. You have the intermediate and the advanced. As you can see, I haven't done this stuff, so I need to do it. But for the sake of it, let's just battle against my own deck, because this is very important that you know this stuff. Okay, so we'll pick the starter deck there. We'll battle with that deck. I don't know why it connects with the server, because you're playing against the computer, but it is what it is. Hopefully it doesn't like crash out, because that's why I haven't done the tutorial, because before they fixed the servers, every time I try to do it, it would crash out. So at the beginning, you can exchange hands. You can select cards to switch with your opponent. I don't ever do that because I don't know. I don't know why. So this is the main screen, guys. And I'm going to tell you a really good tip is, since they can attack as soon as they put a card out, some people, what I do sometimes, depending on what's in my hand, or depending on rather what deck I play with, I'll end my turn on the first turn because I want to build my bank, or build my energy right here. This is your bank, this is your energy. Now, each card has a symbol. After that card is defeated, one of these will increase. And this is how you use some of the special effects on the cards. For example, this Cell card. Upon appearance, it'll consume one of the blue symbols here. And when it does that, it'll KO one regular character on the opponent's side of the field with the cost of 4 or less. But in order to do that, it has to consume one of these. So I would have to have a character out there who has been defeated with this symbol. This one is green. It would have to be a blue symbol, and that would make this a 1 in order to use that. So pay attention to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? To put that card out there. So I got a Mr. Popo here. No effect. Let's just throw him out there. And now what this does, this goes up by 1 each turn you have. So next time on turn, if I'm ending my turn because I can't do anything. You can't attack or anything on your first turn. So now this is going to go up to 1 next time because I've already used 1. It would have been at a 2 if I didn't use it. Okay. See, now it goes up to a 2. Second turn, it goes up to 2. It would have been at 3 if I didn't use my first turn, but it's at 2. Now, if I skip this turn, which I probably will do, that 2 will go into the bank and that'll become a 4. This is important because the higher this is, you want to wait to use this till you really need it. This is your bank. And what you can do is come over here and click on it and unlock the bank to obtain its energy. Now, when you do that, your bank, you won't be able to use this bank anymore. Now, there are cards that will restore this, but it will cancel this bank out. Though this number here will add to this number here, and you'll be able to draw more powerful cards. For the sake of the video, I'll do it now. See that? The 2 went here, and now I have 4. Now I can draw more powerful cards if I need to, okay? So what card do I want to draw? I can't draw that because that's a 6, that's a 7. This is a scenario card. That's what I call them anyway. They don't have any attack or defense, but they have special effects. Some of them allow you to draw your SP cards, which are over here. This particular card deals 7,000 damage to one character on the field. So we're going to select that card. Bam. Okay. So now I get to pick which character I want to defeat, which it's going to be Vegeta. Now, each card has an attack and it has a defense. This is where you have to really pay attention. For example, this card that I drew does 7,000 damage to the card. Vegeta's health is 6,000. It's going to take that card out. Now, it's not going to take the difference. You're going to say, well, it'll be 1,000 left over. Does it go to their hit points? No, it does not. It just defeats the card. That's sort of the difference between that and kind of a Yu-Gi-Oh kind of thing. Now, I still have a turn. I still have 1 energy left, but I can't draw a card because all my cards have more energy than what I have available. This is what you have to pay attention to, guys. Say I attack this card right now. My attack is 2,000. His attack is 2,000. My health is 2,000. His is 2,000. Okay? If I attack this card, it's going to cancel both of us out. We'll both be defeated. But let's say, for example, his card had a 3,000 attack stat, and my card had a 4,000 health stat. Okay, but I have, well, okay, let's say this. This card is the same, 2,000 attack, 2,000 defense or health. Let's say my card had 2,000 attack, but it also had 3,000 health. Now, if I were to attack his card, his attack would still come off of my health. So it would leave me with 1,000 if I had 3,000. You have to pay attention to that. So say, for example, I use this Android 19 card, and I was able to attack his card. His card has 2,000 attack. Even though my card is stronger, that 2,000 attack stat that he has is still going to come off of my health. So it's going to take me down to 2,000. However, I have a higher attack, 4,000, than his health available. So it's going to defeat his card, and it's going to leave my card with the difference between his attack and my health, which in that case would be 2,000. Now, beginner's tip. Okay, I didn't know this till later. You don't even have to wait to attack their main hit points. I can click here. Let me go to the card. I wasn't on the card. I can go with the card. I can either attack his card or I can attack his hit points directly. Okay. That is extremely useful and important to know. Now, the thing you have to understand about this is if I attack his points directly, my card remains, the opponent's card remains. In this particular situation, guys, I would recommend attacking his health points directly, because this guy is going to, I mean, if he attacks my card, it's going to take his card out too. But it's going to, if I attack his hit points directly, it's going to take it down by the difference of his, or it's going to take it off by the amount of attack hit points you have, which on this particular card is 2,000. That is a very important thing to know. Now, there are cards that have the ability to guard. And if you have a card that's able to guard, then you're not able to attack hit points directly, because that card is guarding those hit points, if that makes sense. Also, there's a thing called a swift attack, and if you perform a swift attack, you can't attack the hit points, you have to attack a card. So what I'm going to do is attack his hit points directly, and I'm going to end my turn. Now it is the opponent's turn, and computer doesn't waste time going. Look at that. He recovers some HP, and he attacked my card, which was not a good move, because as long as you have health points, you golden, baby. So now I have 3. Let me see. I can draw. This will be a good card. The perfect example. Let's draw this card here. Now, because I drew the card, I can't attack. I have 1 power left, but I can't use it because I don't have any cards with the 1 value. This is going to be interesting to see what he does. If I were able to attack right now, I would take 6,000 off of his Android 19, which would defeat him because he only has 4,000. However, he has a 4,000 attack stat. My health is only 3,000. So by attacking his card, I would kill my card as well. Now, his attack is higher than mine, so he may go ahead and attack me. He does that. Look what happened. The same thing happened to him. Now, this is where computer is, you know, at an advantage, because I don't have a card out, which it didn't really matter. You can attack. As long as you don't have a guard up, you can attack hit points directly. But he lost because he was able to take out my card and his, because my attack was 6,000. His health is only 4,000. All right. So now I have a level 4 thing. My bank has been used. Perfect example here. This Android 20 card, he has a special ability that restores your bank. So, and it doesn't cost anything. So I'm going to summon him. Okay. Now, look, my bank is restored, so I can start building bank again. Now, he's not going to attack my card, because if he attacks my card, even though he has 6,000 attack, I have 8,000 defense. So if he attacks my card, it's only going to take my hit points down on this particular card, minus 3,000 to 5,000. My attack is 3,000. So if he attacks me, it's going to destroy his card. Let's end the turn and see what they do. He has a special card. I don't see, that was really dumb on him to do that. But it still worked out for him, because now my hit points are 2,000 where they were before 6,000. And now Gohan has a chance. He didn't get, because you can't attack on the first turn that you put a card out, unless you have a special card that allows them to do that, which is a swift attack. And there is a scenario card that you can use that'll grant that attack to a particular card, but it's not in this deck. So now it's my turn. I have 5 energy. Let's see who we want to draw. I could draw that Cell. Look, this perfect example again. Upon appearance, KO 1 regular character on the opponent's side of the field at a cost of 4 or less. This Gohan card costs 2, so that will KO that card. However, I have to have one of these blue things. Whenever you have what's required to activate this special ability on different cards, it's going to light up on this side. So it's telling me that I do have enough to do that. So let's draw this card. Okay, so the card is out there. However, I'm not able to use it because guess what? It's not my turn. Now, I could attack him, but it's going to destroy this card and only take off that amount. I have enough attack here to take out this card. And if he attacks me, he's going to destroy himself and I'll still be alive. So in this situation, I'm going to attack his health points directly, because more than likely he's going to get rid of that card on his next turn. I mean, there's a lot of strategy involved in this. Okay, so he drew something. This Gohan has a special ability card that is called Swift Attack. You can see that logo there, which means Bam. He's able to attack as soon as his card is drawn. That's what swift attack is. It's so crazy that they're actually doing everything that I'm explaining. That's really, really cool. But anyway, so now I have 6 in my bank, and I could skip my turn and be able to draw this amazing Goku. But I'm not, because I don't have a green right here until this cell gets defeated, which will give me a plus 5,000 attack. Now, this is a pretty good card. Adds 3,000 to its own attack. And I do have 2 of those. So I could draw one of these and later still be able to draw that. I'm going to draw this Piccolo, Or I could draw this and restore 1,000 to my leader, which I don't need to do because he hasn't attacked my leader yet. Now, I can attack straight up. I can't. Now, I don't know why this particular skill didn't activate, because I had one of these and it says KO 1. Oh, okay. See, that's my mistake, guys. That's why. These are SP cards. They're not regular cards. If these were a regular card, I could have taken those cards out as soon as I drew this card, and that's my misunderstanding. But because these are SP cards that he has, which are signified by the green diamond, the orange diamond, I can't do that. These are regular cards with just the circle, with the diamond shaped here. Those are the SP cards, and that's why this special skill didn't activate. So, you know, you live and you learn. But I have 6,000 attack, 2,000 health. This Gohan has 5,000 attack left and only 1,000 health. So I can either attack and take out one of these cards, or I can attack his health points directly, and it's going to take out my card. Now, what I want to do, I want to get this match over. He doesn't have enough here to harm me. I'm not in danger of that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead. I'm going to try to win this match. You see what I'm saying? Now I have to end my turn. I can't use this card until the next turn, until my next turn. And you just have to, okay, so that card allowed for 7,000 damage to one of my cards. And see, he took out my card. Then he attacked that card, which was really dumb. I don't know why he did that. Okay, that's why he did that. That was smart on them. So he took out my card. Okay, but now I have 7 energy. And I have a Mr. Popo here, which does nothing. I also have this card I could draw again. I want to get the Goku out. This is a really cool card because now that I have 1 purple, which is a good thing that he defeated my cards, by the way. I have 1 purple, 1 blue, and 1 green over here. A blue, purple, and a green, which will allow for this boost, which will add 5,000 attack. Bam, right there, baby. And so now I can't draw anymore. I don't have any more energy. I'm going to end my turn. So now my attack is 15,000. My defense is 12,000. He was able to draw the same card. However, he doesn't have those same things, so he can't get that same boost. Now it's turn 8 and I have 8. So now, guys, now guess what I'm going to do? I could draw another card. Okay, I could pull out this Kui, which has no effect. These cards have no effect. I still have 2 of these, so that would give me a plus 13,000, but that defense is a bit low. So I want to draw out this Goku because it's going to give me another plus 15,000 attack, or I could store. I could skip this turn and store this. Now what would end up happening is he could draw another card. He wouldn't be able to attack me on this turn, but he could attack this card and it would take off 10,000, but with my 15,000, it would destroy his card. So I'm going to end my turn right here. And show you what it's like if you save that. All that 8, see, goes right here to my bank. So now it's his turn. He's able to summon an SP character. It gives swift attack, so he's able to attack directly. Now he's probably going to attack with this Goku and take out my card. And that's fine. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. So now I have 9 and I have 8. So I am going to use my bank again, because why not? That will give me 17. So I could literally draw all of these cards, which I'm probably going to draw this Goku. Okay. I'm going to draw, I don't think okay, this one causes 1 SP character with a cost of 3 or less to appear from your SP deck and gives it swift. So I'm going to use that. Now I could draw this Gohan, but he already gives himself a swift attack. plus his attack is only 4,000. This Gohan has a 6,000, adds 1,000 to the attack of all characters on your side of the field. And then this one returns them to your hand or whatever. I'm going to use this card because it has the highest attack and defense. And with the swift attack, it has 7,000. But the thing, I shouldn't have drew this one because he has 8,000 points. But see right here, I wanted to show you, if you use a swift attack, you can attack their life points directly. You can only attack that particular card. And so what I'm going to do is basically sacrifice myself just because that's going to drop him to 1,000, and it'll make when I draw another card a little bit easier. I still have 6 left, so I would like to get out this Piccolo. Now I'm going to end my turn. Now it's his turn. See, and it's just some beginner stuff. When you get into the more complicated cards, it's a little bit different. See, he attacked my card. He can't attack, but he has 14 in his bank. Now, you play a more experienced guy, they're probably going to use that. Now, I have 10. I have 10. He has a regular card out there, but his card is a number 5. So this particular skill on this cell is not going to work on that card. However, I'm still going to get it out there because I have 10 summon points, man. The more cards you got out there, actually, I mean, the better, especially just depending on what they're able to do. So I'm going to draw as many cards as I can out there. Can I draw another one? Let's draw another one. It recovered 1,000, but since he hasn't taken off none, it's not going to work. So he doesn't have a guard guy. Guys, I'm going to end this match because I have 2 cards that can attack that have enough to do it. And just like that, you win the match, man. End of battle. Now, sometimes I'll get an error message here. It didn't pop up there, but that's really cool. And I don't know. I hope that's been helpful. Some beginner tips to kind of walk you through. And the best way to learn this is to just get out there, get on the game and play it. Go into casual mode, go into training mode, learn the game. There is so much skill involved with this, and there's so many cards right now that you can literally build all kinds of decks. You could build a deck for speed, you could build a deck for all kinds of things. And actually, if you go to create a new deck, you can actually, there's blueprints where you can actually create different types of decks, and it'll tell you what that deck specializes in. Basic speed deck, you have a balanced deck, the rapid fire deck, and it tells you how many cards you have that can complete that deck, which is really, really cool. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks deck, total destruction deck. Like, that's some really cool stuff, and I hope that they build on that in the future. You can also enter a deck code that you can enter in and create a deck that you can get from a friend and stuff like that. So if you push the select button or the options button, and it doesn't tell you that on here, but if you push the options button while you're hovered over a deck, you can change the name, you can select the sleeve, which you gotta buy, you can select the mat, which you also have to buy, or you can push issue a deck code, and it'll give you a code for that deck that you're able to share, and people can put in that code and download that same deck that you have if they have those same cards, which is really, really cool, especially if you don't know how to build a good deck, or you don't have the time to go through and build a good deck. Then it's going to give you that code. Like, I could make decks for y'all if I wanted to, for those who don't have time and things like that, or don't want to go through, just want to get a really good deck and whatever. But you see what happened right there, a network error code. Please check network connection and try again. Guys, my internet is fine. This is a game code. Now, what has happened to me is whenever I clear this, it gives me an error message that my system is overheating, even though my system is not overheating. It is what it is. So I'm gonna end the video there because if I clear this off, I'm afraid it's gonna overheat. But guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you can get all the updates on Cards Warriors as well as future content for the game. If you like it, man, comment down below, guys. More awesome content on the way from Dragon Ball Card Warriors. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.